Hi, I am Sheen P. Supatan. I am from grade 10 ST Independent Nimbus, and this is my persuasive speech video. During my years in kindergarten, I already know how to read, and so I never really understood why some people cannot read and grasp even the simplest words. And you may think that it's just me bragging about my privileges, but this really happens not only in my personal experience, but also on others. We focus so much on our own advantages that we are ignorant of other people's struggles. So, what about those who are deprived to enroll in a quality learning school in the early stages of development? Reading proficiency is essential for a wide variety of human activities. This is according to the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, or OECD. But sadly, reading proficiency is a problem among Filipino students. And individuals with low levels of literacy are more likely to be victimized by misinformation or fake news. And in our country, where reading fluency is not a skill acquired by everyone, this fact is alarming. A 2018 study found that a sample number of 15-year-old Filipino students ranked last in reading comprehension out of 79 countries. Many assume that because young people are fluent in social media, they're equally savvy about what they find there, but numerous researches has proved this wrong. According to data, the Philippines not only scored last in reading, but also in both mathematics and science, and did not even reach the OECD average. Reading is a part of the basics, and so it is understandable that their country also ranked lowest in other subjects. Frustrated readers tend to have low self-esteem and thus self-deprecation. Have you ever experienced doing something with no confidence because you know that you lack the skill of doing it? This is also what happens to slow readers, and these outcomes suggest that poor readers with multiple impairments in reading, language, and attention are at higher risk for low academic and general self-concept. When doing these tasks, slow readers just do not have the confidence when performing due to the fact that they are not fluent even in basic reading and is afraid of being laughed off by fellow students or criticized by anyone. According to Hestea Arawabe, a student leader in ANJ, in these cases, it is very important to inspire and influence the students to embrace and expand their capabilities in reading, and of course, in reading comprehension. Students with low reading proficiency have low chances to academic success and may experience poorer employment opportunities in the future. In UNICEF's 2018 report, nearly 6 out of every 10 10-year-olds in low and middle income countries suffering from learning poverty. Translated to the Philippine context, less than 15% of Filipino children are found to be capable of reading a simple text at age 10, placing the country's learning poverty somewhere around 85%. These data shows that most Filipinos in the early and most important part of development is poor. Results from a study showed the perceived causes, origins, and attendant variables of the students' frustration level in reading were non-mastery of the elements of reading, presence of learners at risk, and just no culture of reading. When a person has low skills in reading, he or she might not have the same pace of progress other readers have, and this greatly affects academic performance. And though people may state that your current grades doesn't define your future, highly competitive people may disagree on this one. Higher grades enable you to get educational opportunities, such as scholarships, which gives the students a higher chance of choosing the degree that they really wanted. And to be able to study the profession which you see yourself in the future gives you a brighter view of the future ahead. We must help one another to improve the skill of reading and comprehension. But most importantly, according to Diane Mildred Culio, a star student here in ANJ, though the teachers do their part to teach the learners, it is only up to the students' self-discipline to read more books and willingness to improve their reading skills. There can be a lot of factors as to why the numbers of slow reading students is still high even in the year 2022. It can be mental health or financial issues. low reading proficiency is a common issue among Filipino students, but it's an issue that is often overlooked. Just imagine those who could have been an aspiring journalist, excellent reader, debater, and public speaker, but has been deprived from those opportunities due to the lack of attention and education and financial stability. Read, because the world changes in every second. These are the words of our former DepEd Secretary, Leonor Briones. Indeed, we must start in reading. And not only that we must read because the world changes, but also we must read because it has the power to change the world.